So second message today. The first message was about me going to show property to some buyers. And I don't know, it was kind of interesting this morning when I was getting ready. There was just something in my heart that was pulling me, that I knew the first house we were going to, there was something that was going to happen there. And it didn't feel in my heart it was going to be about the buyer buying a house or something, but there was just something pulling at me. And the most amazing things happened. I find it interesting. Over a year ago, I thought I was going to walk away from real estate because I was just felt that I was being pulled that I should work at a nonprofit, that I needed to work at a place that was about God and that was about helping others. And you know, I just kept having the conversation with God all last year, saying, God, I prayed at night, please show me what you want me to do with my financial life. Where do you want me to work? What do you need from me to do that? And it was the craziest thing, because every day, the next day, something would happen that pointed me into the direction of real estate. And I kept thinking, no, that just didn't seem right, because sometimes I just don't feel that this business is where I should be, because of where my heart wants to be, of helping foster kids and helping other people that are lost, and then helping, you know, the human traffic victims and all the things that I was so blessed to do with my church and the compassion team at my church. I mean, it's an amazing thing to do, is join the compassion team at our church, and the love that you get to go out and give to others is just something that just changed my whole life. I mean, I just wanted to do so much more in that area. I didn't care about the finance part of it. I didn't care how much money I make doing. I just wanted to help others. So it was confusing to me always that God kept directing me every single time I prayed to him, like, God, where am I supposed to be? Where do you want me to work? And none of the doors opened that I thought. I mean, at one time I thought I need to work for the church I worked for, but that door never opened and I didn't understand it. And then I was like, there's so many nonprofits out there. I want to work for them. God didn't open those doors and I didn't understand it. It was like, I don't understand, Lord, please tell me, what do you want? But every single time, the next day, a real estate opportunity came up and I'm like, no, God, this can't be. You know, we love to fight with him. You know, it's kind of interesting. No matter how much you believe in and trusting and following him, we still think, no, I think that's wrong, God. I think you want me over here. So I fought it for such a while. And then, of all things, I went to Vegas for a real estate convention. And, you know, here we are talking about Vegas, supposedly the Sin City, right? And I went into this convention with EXP that I work for, and it hit me. I mean, the first person that got up and talked about his relationship with God, and I'm sitting there thinking, he's talking about this in front of thousands of real estate agents. And, you know, it's not one of the places that you speak about your beliefs and your faith. And so I sat there listening to him, and then this amazing young man sat next to me during the conference, and we started chit-chatting about business. And you know, he was full of energy, full of life. And so he's like, man, Kim, we should be friends on Facebook. And I'm like, cool, let's do that. You know, I'm an older woman, so when young people want to, you know, think I'm cool, I'm all in it, right? what I'll do to be cool. But anyway, so we friended on Facebook. I opened up his Facebook. First thing on his bio, God. You know, so I'm like, okay, second thing happened. There's God again. So I'm like going to bed that night thinking, God, I know you're around. I'm listening to you, right? So next thing I know, the next day comes along, and this amazing woman that works for EXP as a real estate agent, her story was so close to my story. And man, she talked about God being number one in her world, and how she just loved on God and the things that God did for her. And I was again shocked, like, wow, where am I? And this woman inspired me so much that instantly I was on my Facebook page looking her up, deciding I think I got to stalk this woman because she's going to be my mentor. She didn't know it at the time, but yes. So sure enough, she friended me back on Facebook, and she's an incredible godly woman. That is an amazing successful story in real estate. And I'm thinking to myself, what the heck is going on? Well, later that day, again, we all broke off to different parts of this seminar. And again, this gentleman is up on stage talking about Francis Chan, which is my all-time favorite pastor. He's amazing. If you have never listened to Francis Chan, you need to YouTube him. He's incredibly great at what he talks about. And he doesn't just talk about it, he lives the life that the Bible talks about. And so when he spoke of Francis Chan, I said, oh my gosh, Francis Chan. Well, the woman in front of me says, who's Francis Chan? Then I had another moment of talking to this woman about Francis Chan being a pastor. She goes, oh, I do all these Bible studies on YouVersion. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so do I. And we started talking. And next thing you know, she comes up and she says, I always want to go on missions, but health reasons I can't. And she said to me, she says, Kim, this is why I do real estate. I do real estate so I can pay and help others live the life and spread the word and grow the kingdom of God. And I looked at her like, what is happening here? What is happening to me right now? And this woman and I just talked for brief, and then she left. And I have never spoke to this woman again or never seen her again. And all I know is I walked away from them thinking, or walked away from this conference thinking, God, what do you need from me? And I realized this is what he needed from me. And so I drove home and I said to my husband, Dave, I need that room, my son's old room. I need to get it into a prayer room and an office all in one. And I need to make this career work, because I finally realized God was telling me I can do godly things in a secular environment. And I'm telling you right now, from that, so many amazing things have happened. And he's blessed me in so many ways, but not just financially, not even close. That's not the blessings. It's during open house. Every open house almost, I've had opportunities to speak to people about God. A young man that came into my open house over 3-4 months ago was struggling, was broken, was just feeling so much pain and sorrow. And we talked, and then I met him outside of the open house, and I spent an hour with him at a coffee place, and I looked him straight in the face and I said, you don't need to buy a house. This is the last thing you need right now. And I told him, you need to find this place with God. And it was a blessing. 3 weeks ago, this young man got baptized and is fighting this battle still, but is making those steps. I've had people come in an open house not too long ago when I was doing an open house at the condo that I had listed. And, they were hurting because they just lost somebody. And I touched their hearts. And, now I'm connected with them through just texting back and forth and, inviting them to be a part. But it was story after story with these. But today was another blessing. So the reason I went on for this long to talk about this is today I went to go show this property, and this lady is sitting there, the owner of the home, and I felt this reason that today was going to be something different, not selling the house. And sure enough, this woman that's there, we started talking about God, and I knew I needed to talk to her about God. And all of a sudden, we were talking about my church I go to. And she says, oh, I drive 45 minutes to my church and I've been feeling so lost and not knowing what to do. This woman and I talked about it for just briefly, but she's meeting me at church Sunday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And again, my clients didn't really want that house. They weren't interested in that house, but that's not why I was there. That's not why I was there. My clients will find their true dream home, and I'll be blessed if I'm the agent that helps them. But what I was there for something totally different, and God knew it. And I'm so thankful that I'm a real estate agent that is followed by God. God is my lead in everything I do. And it's one blessing after the other because I got a platform to speak about God in the most unusual place that people get to hear about it. Not too many people go into an open house, or not too many people are sitting in their home showing their house for sale, and they get to hear about God. And so I'm so thankful for everything I get to do. I'm so thankful for the 2 years that I spent with the compassion team at my church that helped me grow in such an amazing way of knowing what I wanted in life. You know, my husband made a comment to me when I first started real estate and stuff, my vision board, what it was houses and cars and all this stuff that we think is so important, right? And it's so not important. And you know, we thrive for that, right? When that's not it. And the other day, you know, he went into my room and he's looking at my new vision board, and I have pictures of foster kids that I want to help. I have pictures of growing the kingdom that I want to help. I have pictures of the pastor, Francis Chan and Beth Moore. Those are the people I want to someday meet in my life. My passion is different. My love is different, and possessions is so not it, you guys. And I just pray that all of us one day sees that yes, we need to financially be okay, but that shouldn't be what gets you up every day. That shouldn't be what drives you every day, because if it's financial and it's cars and it's homes that get you up every day to do something, your heart's still going to be missing something. And when you can finally get up every day and get to do what you love, which is fun. I love doing real estate, but I get to do it also guided by God. And that's what I love. And that's when I know I'm doing the right thing, because I see God even in real estate. And that's the coolest thing that anybody could do. God bless you guys. I hope this message hits some of you in a positive way. And I hope that's, you know, if you ever need anything, or you have questions, or you just want someone to pray for you, I'm here. We're all in a place of heartache and pain and suffering in different ways. And, you know, God's just waiting for that one moment for you to just say, hey, I'm okay to talk to you. Trust me, I'm far from close, even perfect. I mean, Lord, you know, He knows. But He also knows my true heart, and He knows how much I love other people. My passion is humans, and I love you guys. And I've always been that way, and I will continue to be that person. I just truly love being with people. So, you know what? You guys have a great day. You know how to reach me. And I'm always here if you need me. God bless you, and have a great day.